Dead by Daylight has their public test build for Project W, which features one new killer, Albert Wesker, aka the Mastermind, and two new survivors, Wong and Rebecca Chambers, along with some other welcome quality of life changes. It took me a little bit to get a game as playing as the Mastermind, but I very much feel like they nailed the feel of this character from Resident Evil. While my game I was trying to adjust a little more to his playstyle with limited perks, he's going to be a very strong character to face. There were some times I saw environment interactions, it was a little rough around the edges, but I feel those issues will be addressed over time. I like his mobility from Virulent Bound. I did get kited pretty hard and missing my timings, but the satisfaction of landing the lunge attack definitely landed the feel of this character. I did not play with Terminus in the mix for his available perks. I feel like that one's more of a last-ditch effort perk, but I see the value in it. I don't know if that's necessarily my playstyle. That's just me. I did like Superior Anatomy and Awaken Awareness. Those are going to be really nice mixes to the game. Superior Anatomy just for the chase mentality. I do like that just for being able to, okay, you went over, well, I'm coming right over too. And that just works well into his kit. Awaken Awareness, I was playing against a guy who was using it, and it was definitely an interesting thing. He knew where we were coming from, so I mean, he was very much, yeah, it was a cool little perk there. For the two survivors, I played more of Wong and enjoyed Wiretap for team play. Both solo and survive with friends, that's going to be a nice skill. Reactive healing and low profile will provide some interesting gameplay. I'm pretty sure this may be my solo play survivor. Yeah, I like her kit a lot just for what she's got. Wiretap especially, and then maybe all three. I don't really know, but I do like a lot of those little things. So I'm gonna wait a little more until live to kind of dive more into Rebecca Chambers and her kit. I'm still getting back into Survivor, so it just I don't really have a I don't have an opinion one way or another on it. That's just one of those things where I don't necessarily know if those are gonna fit. I think some will, but I think they're gonna be incredibly situational. So they also improved on HUD connection indicators in the game with a little more detailed information. For killer latency issues, unique red icon appears above the survivor list. For survivor issues, a red bar appears next to their name on the survivor list, which is nice. The last thing I want to cover and talk about in this patch, this may not be for everybody, but I do like what they did bring in the streamer options. They are on PC only. Many privacy options have been added to the game, which you can use all, some, or none, depending on your preference. Anonymous mode, hide your name, hide other player names, and hidden matchmaking delay. I feel like this is a step in a good direction to have players focus on gameplay instead of toxic behavior of like, oh no, this person again, or any of those things that kind of pop up. While this may give an anonymity to people that have already, kind of engaged in toxic behavior, it takes away a little bit of the look at me moments that those people do. So I think it's a good thing, and I'm hoping the next step is going to kind of be to address some of the toxic, less than admirable behavior that happens sometimes in the larger communities or, bigger communities. All in all, this patch will be fun to start diving into on release. Now I need to start grinding out more blood points and ranking up so I can actually prestige some more of my characters. I've just recently gotten back into it, but yeah, I need to hit up a lot more. But anyway, see you in game, and thank you for watching. Take care.